Okay, so Frank, since you're the resident sex symbol of the band, all the it happened. So that guy seems to think it happened. All the kids want to know who taught you to dance.
What kids want to know that?
All the kids.
What's their
wanna
name?
know.
When I was, I think I was like 8 years old, and there was this dance studio in town called Fred Astaire's Dance Studio. But my mom wouldn't send me to Fred Astaire, so there was this studio down the street called Arthur Murray or something like that. It was like basically Fred Astaire Dance Studio, but it was like a little bit cheaper. So I had a gift certificate.
Like Fred's second cousin.
Yeah, exactly. And I went to, I got a gift certificate somehow that I won, and I forgot. I think I was in some kind of pageant or something like that. And so I won, like 6 months worth of dance studio lessons for whatever dance studio. And I went to the first one, and I fucking hated it. And then I sold the rest of them for crack. And so basically, I just took one lesson and regurgitated what I'd known for years and years and years.
Well, it seemed to work for you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's pretty good. Okay, so the band seems to be going for a Spinal Tap thing regarding drummers, and no pun intended, do you plan on sticking around?
I'm gonna try my best to stick around. If I don't lose any limbs or get in a bad car wreck and lose an arm, I can try the foot pedal thing like Def Leppard. I don't know if it'll work out, but I'm planning on sticking around.
They do make a triple kick pedal now, so that might make it easier.
I've seen that. I've also seen the duelist. You can get a double duelist where it's 4 front and back, front and back.
Okay, so I've noticed that you refer to the band as just the Critical Darlings. How do you feel about having Chris's name at the beginning of the band name?
Well, I know Frank has a little bit more problem with it. I mean, I just see us as a band. I guess technically it should be Chris McKay and the Critical Darlings because, I mean, he is the main songwriter. But I don't know, it's just, I like the unity of having just a band name. It seems like there is a kind of separation that happens. Maybe rightfully so. It probably helps the band that Chris McKay is a distinct figure that you can point out. But also the Rolling Stones do have Mick Jagger, that he's a distinct figure that's pointed out. So I don't think it's totally necessary, but it's not up to me. So.
But you're okay with it?
I'm okay, yeah. I'm not losing any sleep over it.
Okay. So Chris, you guys are everywhere. The Washington Post, Daily Show, VH1's Best Day Ever. How the hell do you guys do that?
If we had done anything to cause those people to steal our image and violate our copyrights, I'd tell you. But to be truthful, apparently existing in the land of the internet in the 21st century is enough for people to think that they can just steal your soul and your heart and your hard work and put it in their pages, literal, like physical pages of newspaper or a magazine or even on a TV show, if you want to call The Daily Show a TV show. Yeah, I really don't know how to answer that other than that I wish people would just have the decency to use properly licensed and marketed tools that we have assisted. If you go to our website, you can see we have everything you would ever need there to do fairly and legally, and yet they insist on stealing from us. Yeah, so I really can't answer your question better than that. It
So
actually
you
is
guys
a
didn't
pretty
really
sore
get
spot.
Any sort of like royalties or anything?
No. The only royalties we've gotten are from like the Archduchess of Athens. Those are the only royalties we come across.
So that kind of goes into my next question. Like, how important has the online community been to you guys?
You know what? The online is the entire reason we actually exist at this point, I think. I don't know if we really exist in the real world. Just as an example, where are you seeing us now? It's very strange. I often wonder if we really do exist or if it's just an internet thing. It kind of, it freaks me out if I think about it, whether we're real or we're only in that little box or on that screen. But we're getting by as well as we can, considering the fact that we may only exist two-dimensionally. I think, crap. Is it Recess?
So, okay, in a fight between King Kong and Godzilla, who are you putting your money on?
You know what? King Kong is just way too much back hair, so I got to go with the Godzilla. Actually, I would go with Mecha Godzilla over Godzilla, but since given the choice between the two,
Well, it's still Godzilla.
yeah.
All right, I think that Godzilla would definitely win. First of all, because they could breathe fire. Second of all, because she's a female and has a maternal instinct to take care of her babies. And just the motherly instinct will always trump anything else.
Good choice. Good choice.
It's hard, man, because it's so easy. Godzilla. I don't really think there needs to be much debate there, does there? I mean, anybody that would consider King Kong should probably, not be in our band. Or fair enough. King Kong, I mean, there's not even any radiation involved.
He's a giant monkey.
Well, he's not a monkey. I don't know exactly what he is. I wouldn't consider him a monkey any more than Godzilla's a lizard.
But Godzilla spits fire. King Kong doesn't have that.
That's true. And he fell off a building. So I think he was slowed down after that.
Yeah, probably.
Although Godzilla had a few lives too, didn't he?
He's been blown up a couple of times, I think.
I don't know. I'd have to talk to my brother. He's really the Godzilla expert. I remember seeing some things on Saturday morning TV when I was a kid, but I'm not really an expert on it. But I don't think there's really any argument if the question and all you need is the answer of King Kong versus Godzilla. Godzilla. He's got God in his name. I mean, how many other reasons do you need? That alone is enough. And then we've just given you 5 other reasons as well. So I think we're clear. Godzilla.